Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Learning to Be Human podcast. My name is Christopher Lincoln Bach, and today's podcast episode I actually recorded a few evenings ago, and I was in an extremely depressed place, and I just wanted to try and capture the essence of what it is like to be in depression, and then also to provide a little bit of relief whilst in that as well, just to anyone out there who might be experiencing something very similar. So first things first, I'm just going to read us a little quotation and then we'll get rolling right into it. Today's quotation comes from Dwayne Johnson, if you can believe that, The Rock. And I think that it's very inspiring that he talks about depression, just because you look at a movie star, an athlete like that, and you just think, oh, they don't really go through anything. They're just obviously there in the place that they are because of who they are, as opposed to recognizing that they too are human and that they're also going through their own struggle. So his quote is, "I found that with depression, one of the most important things you could realize is that you're not alone." And with that, we'll get rolling. Hey y'all, Christopher here, and you are listening to the Learning to Be Human podcast. I'm actually sitting here. It's about 9:30 in the evening, and I'm going through a pretty deep depression right now. I get these waves of depression, of shame, these deep feelings of unworthiness when I get really tired. And everything inside of my body was telling me to isolate myself and to shut down and to stay away from people. And I thought I just wanted to speak from this space to perhaps just give some guidance to anybody who's in this right now. Depression sucks. It is like this snake that wraps itself around you and just starts to squeeze the life out of you. And it's really slippery and difficult to get out of. And depression is very seductive. It wants to keep you trapped. It has a desire to keep you isolated. It doesn't want you to do the things that will get you out of the depression. For instance, working out, exercising, going out to a friend, asking for help. And it's just not easy being a human sometimes. This experience can get very difficult. And I speak this out of, not out of a place of trying to be pessimistic or painting a negative picture in reality. It's both sides of it. And I'm very aware that this is a changing state, as is everything. It's always in a constant flux and flow, and tomorrow I'm probably going to be feeling better after a good night's sleep. I just wanted to create this to just illustrate first and foremost that I go through depression. I want to express this part of myself because this is the part that I don't want social media to see, and I don't want people to think about me. There's kind of a lot going on in my life right now, and I'm overwhelmed. I feel like I am doing a lot of things in my life for other people, and I'm self-sacrificing, and I'm not taking very good care of myself, and I know I could be doing a better job. And it's frustrating because it's not like I'm drinking or using drugs right now. It's just this depression has its grip around me. And it's like an addictive pattern. And I actually started grad school last week. And something that I learned, I'm going to grad school to become a licensed therapist, and we learned that you have to participate in your own rescue. That in some strange way, there's a part of you that is keeping you trapped in this. And I'm speaking to myself right now. And there is a element of victimization in depression, of victimhood. And we must participate in our own rescue. And so I tell you, if you are going through something very similar, reach out to a friend. Call a family member. Go for a run. Get your body moving. Do something to take you out of this funk. Take action. You will feel 10 times better if you go for a run, if you reach out for help. I know it's the last thing in the world that you probably want to be doing right now, but I promise you it will help. If you need anything, I'm here for you. Feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram. We can't do this alone. Anatta, who is the servant of Buddha, asked Buddha, what role does Sangha, which is the Sanskrit word for community, what role does Sangha, community, have on the path? And Buddha looked back to his servant Anatta and he said, Anatta, Sangha, community, is not a part of the path. It is the path. And so I just want you to know that you are loved, that it is not easy being a human, that all of your emotions are valid, and you can do this. It's going to be okay. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And the only way out is through. So I commend you for walking this path because it is not easy. It is not easy to be a human. Yet here we are, day in and day out. We're just thrown into this universe, this cosmic soup. We don't know what is going on. We're just every single day waking up and pretending like we think we know what we're supposed to be doing. And I think a huge part of what I'm going through right now is I just get stuck in these roles of thinking that I have to do something or be somebody. And it's such nonsense. The things that I do to drive myself in order to prove myself in some way or feel a sense of identity is ridiculous. It is a lesson I'm learning over and over again. So thank you so much. Thank you all for the support, and thank you for listening to this podcast. Like I mentioned, I'm here for you if you need anything. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, alright? Peace.